Hello, BlueBrixx fans. We're back with another episode of our world tour. Where are we this time?
I think we're in America, land of the land of the free, home of the brave.
Please never do an American accent again.
You prefer me to do a Scottish one?
Oh, no, please don't do that. I am Scottish. That genuinely hurts. That genuinely hurts. Anyway, I think we should agree. We don't do any accents.
Okay.
I speak in my normal one, you speak in your normal one, and everybody's happier.
I want to start again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go again. Hello, BlueBrixx fans. We are back with our world tour. And where are we now?
We are in America.
Exactly. And we've certainly brought you a few sets along.
Yeah.
What have you got?
I got an enormous... Well, when I think of America, and especially of the movies, because I've never been to America, and the most contact is the news and movies, and there's always these huge trucks on the... What do you call them? Highways?
Highways.
Yeah. And we got one of them.
I mean, I've been to America 5 times? 6
Okay.
times? 5 times, I think. And I'm absolutely fascinated by the country. As you can see with my shirt, I'm a big America fan. And I also like these massive trucks, semi-trucks, for some odd reason. I don't know why they're called semi-trucks, but that's what they're known as.
Maybe because this is half of the truck and this is the other half?
We'll go with that explanation.
Yeah, let's go. If you know better, just honestly drop a comment down below because I really have no idea.
Neither do I. We're both not from America. So
Yeah.
Anyway, if any of you are truck drivers, please inform us what we're saying is correct. All right.
I always liked these as a kid because they are so damn unusual, and I think they are just not legal to drive in Germany because they're just too long for our roads.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, they're also too square. I think that's a problem. They're too square and have got too many edges. Something with the German rule. But I'd certainly like to see these on German roads because the ones we have in Germany, let's face it, they're pretty boring.
Yes, they are.
Exactly, and you've got one of these and it's just...
And they were always way cooler, maybe because I used to see them in the TV.
Yeah.
And
So, I mean, you've got this. The special thing is it does come with the trailer.
yeah.
And in the trailer, of course, you've got the cargo that it carries. I mean, these things aren't just there for fun, although some people actually do have these as their daily commute vehicle. I've seen that. America's a very cool country.
It's rather weird, but I also know the saying that I drive every distance which is longer than my car.
Fair enough. Very, very American.
Definitely.
Yes. All right. Well, we have this trailer in here, and we've got a few. I'll just show you one or two of them.
Cargo pallets, yeah.
Yes. So we've got a few pallets. What could that be? Boxes, gold. Yes. This trailer's just broken into Fort Knox. So.
Yeah.
What else is next?
I don't know. I could shake them.
Yeah, you can just shake it out. Hey,
As
right.
you can see, there's... No, come out.
There we go.
Lots of
right.
stuff.
Oh, and one fell off.
Yeah.
All right, doesn't matter. Easily
fault.
fixed, and there we go. Right, so we've got bins, gold from Fort Knox, oil, which Americans love.
Could also be explosives.
Americans love that too.
I know.
Bins, which I think New Yorkers love, and
Boxes.
some boxes in case you're moving. Right, so this trailer and truck is, very useful for everything. So let's assume this truck comes here, unloads things. What do we need to take it anywhere else? That's right, a freight train. Now, we love our trains in Germany. They might not be reliable, but we'll get onto that in another video.
They are reliable.
They're just not on time.
Yeah. They are reliably not on time.
Exactly. They're also very overcrowded. That's because we have a very good train network, unlike the Americans. Although, I have used this as a set to show America with, because I find freight trains absolutely astounding. Our freight trains in Germany, they're sensible, dull, and boring. This looks amazing. I mean, come on, you don't get this in Germany.
No, you definitely don't.
Exactly. So we've got one of these massive ones. I was in Canada, and they have the Canadian Express, what's it called? Pacific Express or something along those lines, right? Mm-hmm. So it's one of these, about 40 carriages, another one of these, 40 more carriages, and another one of these.
Well, if I'm correct, Canada is half empty, so
Exactly.
that much of
You've
a
got a
problem.
lot of these. I mean, it's fantastic. You can just stand by the train tracks and see them go by. It's honestly one of the coolest things. It was parked up once. My dad was driving. He stopped the car. What's it called? He measured the distance in the car, and the train was 1.3 kilometers long. That's for our imperial friends nearly a mile. So it's nearly a mile long. These things. It was in Canada, but the Americans have it as well, and I find this quintessentially American.
That's true. Moving lots of
And-
stuff along long distances.
Exactly. I mean, empty spaces, you can stick one of these, go straight through for a straight road. So pretty helpful, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then, of course, theoretically, if you added some more extra wagons, which you can buy at our shop, you can transport this around the place. So obviously, from road to rail,
We got you covered.
exactly, in America at least. These sets would not be as exciting if they were German.
We've got a lot of exciting train sets in Germany as well.
Exactly, but they're the old ones because also some new train sets. We'll get onto those later as well. But yes, I mean, I find the American train sets really cool. Also, the colouring. It's a zebra type thing, then it's a bit of yellow. It's cool. I like it.
It's a bee that loses its color halfway.
Exactly. You've got it. It's a bee that turns into a zebra.
Oh God! We should move on and do
Exactly.
something a little more relaxing.
Exactly.
Back
Anyway,
in a
so
sec.
we'll move these back into the trailer. But pass me the truck again, please, quickly.
There you go.
Okay, so we've got a truck and we've got a train. And, of course, we've got one more set. We wouldn't just leave you with two vehicles.
Yeah.
So, let's say a truck like this. Which film do you know it from?
I have no idea. A lot of them.
Yes. There's one that immediately springs to mind, mildly even in that colour. Transformers. Seen it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So we've got Optimus Prime as a truck like that. And then
Yeah,
there's
that's
the Unstoppable film. Well, it's called Unstoppable. It's a very good film with Denzel Washington where a train is featured. But why am I telling you about films? Not just because I absolutely love films, it's because our next set is quintessentially America. All right, so here we have it, quintessentially American, the cinema, Hollywood, the dream machine. Would you agree?
Definitely. Although there are a few movies, and especially the older movies, which seem to be more innovative in older times.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the same old drizzle these days.
Yeah.
But, I mean, go and see some art house films, even American art house films, they are really quite something. Especially if you go to film festivals, you see lots of different films.
That's
which
true.
I very much enjoy, but also like blockbusters, so yes. And really American high school teeny films from the early 2000s.
God.
That is my guilty pleasure. I'm telling you, they are great.
That definitely is a guilty pleasure, even though I watch them from time to time myself.
I mean, serious, Euro Trip, fantastic film. 5 out of 5 stars. Anyway.
Speaking of stars.
Exactly, stars, as it says here. Ta-da!
Stars.
Stars. We have an old American cinema like they used to be. Sadly, they don't much look like this anymore.
No.
I'm sure you can find some somewhere, but usually they look like big square buildings these days. But this is something different. You've got the old film projector on here on the top. Looks very nice. You've got the golden cameras, the golden bins even. So it's lots of gold, red, and black, which is kind of the cinema colours, I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a very cool set. It's also part of a diorama. Did you say? For a Florida beach set.
We actually have a series of sets which depict this bubblegum style Florida beach ray in the 50s, 60s with Cadillacs in pink and a casino and a motel and a diner with a checkered floor and burgers. And check it out. It's a lot of interesting stuff. And it is actually one of the earlier sets from BlueBrixx, which really should be revisited sometime.
Certainly, because I mean, look at this. This is, I find, a really cool set. There's
is.
another cinema, a German cinema, from Modbrix, I think.
Yeah, it's a new
But
one.
this is proper nice, I find. Let's get into the, okay, so we've got the stars sign here. We've got the film camera. What I also like is the entrance, also held in classic. These are little, what are they called? Chains with the banisters to kind of enter the people, stop the people entering. Here we've got some stickers to show you what's showing, some films, of course not real films, they're just some things that our designers thought up. But they're also quite creative. What do we have? BlueBrixx, you can never have enough.
That's always true.
Fair point. There's an extra piece here. That's not from it. We shall remove that. Nope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not sure where that came from.
Our archive. That
Definitely
needs to be tidied up.
Desperately.
Anyway, so of course here you have the two entrances. Oh dear, I don't want to knock that over. So you have the two entrances to go in. Of course you can buy your tickets here. We don't have a popcorn stand, but there are little tiny little extras. There's a ticket sign here. And of course, so you go in, and when you go in, that's when it really starts.
Yeah.
So, can we take this off? I think so, yeah.
If not, you're going to be live with it when we try it.
All right, okay, so this is off. And what do we have here?
You have the entrance, as already discussed, and you can take off these two parts as well. Which show the interior of it.
Oh, there's a popcorn machine.
Of course, there's a popcorn machine and a concession stand, I think it's called in English.
Fantastic. Well done. I wouldn't have thought of that one. Well done. Lived here too long. Yes, but concession stand. Well done. Exactly. So we've got the camera up here that shows in. Right, of course, here we've got the seats.
Yeah.
In each row, 3 seats, which is a bit little for a cinema, although I do know cinemas that size.
But let's be honest, if it were a real cinema,
course
it would be far too much, and it wouldn't actually it wouldn't add too much to it, because basically they're seat rows with identical seats, 20 apiece, and
you know what that looks like.
Yeah.
It would just go much longer, and in this case, you can actually just put it in a shelf as well. I mean, this is a good shelf size if the shelf's high.
Sideboard. That's what sideboards are for.
Exactly. But then it gets dusty. Oh well,
That's
get a duster.
always something.
Anyway, so what do we have? We have,
of course, the big cinema. And then.
yes. Here we have the screen with another fun curtain element like we saw in the Italy set. Here we have the projector in the back. Very creative. Shooting through here onto the cinema screen. And you have a hallway going in here.
Yeah.
With all the other films that are at the front shown as well, and like you said, the concession stand there. So it's a smallish cinema.
Yeah, and you even got
A toilet.
yeah
Oh, wow.
a bathroom.
And that's why you were here, because I'd have never known that. So fantastic. I mean, there are so many little extra little fun details
Oh yeah.
to see here. So I mean, I find it really, really impressive.
Well, that is actually the point of all those small sets. Why are you building them? If not for the little fiddly details to show things that wouldn't be shown otherwise, and to discover things later when you look them up again.
Exactly. I mean, that's a surprise to me. I mean, come to think of it, the toilet. Well, somebody thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to go in as well. And then here's a walkway, of course, a projector. I mean, there are so many things that people thought of to add to the set, and I think it does make it very special.
It does.
And like you said, it's one of the first BlueBrixx sets, which in itself is impressive.
That it is.
Yeah. I know, maybe we'll revisit the other Florida sets. Because,
We'll see, but I think we need to rebuld them.
oh well,
again.
that's always fun.
If you want to see it, if you want to see all those Florida sets from the pink and bright and cheerful 50s, drop a comment down below.
Exactly. And one of us will build them, or we'll get some other people to do it.
Yeah.
But let's be honest,
Probably.
it'll be one of us.
Yeah.
It'll be
probably.
me. All right.
That's because you're moving into a new apartment and you still got space for all.
Exactly. Although, I will have to discuss that with my girlfriend. If she wants about 20,000. Oh, look, here's a Florida set. But we live in Germany. Oh, well, we'll see.
See,
We'll
that's
see.
why you need a set. If you were living in Florida, you'd need a Germany set.
Exactly. Which is a perfect transition to our next video. Because that might be where we're going, or it might not.
Who knows?
We'll see.
You'll
Anyway,
see.
drop a comment where you think we're going. As I said again, check out our YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. They might have a few hints. And of course, you'll see a few more sets. There we're doing a 15 country world tour. Here we're going to do about 5. So check out those to see the other ones. All right. Anyway, keep the cameras rolling. Enjoy your life.
Okay.
And yes.
You can never have enough bricks.
So what's stopping you from getting more? Have fun building.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.